Your great-great-grandmother didn't eat breakfast. Neither did Roman soldiers, or Viking warriors, or medieval peasants across Europe. In fact, for 99% of human history, eating 3 meals a day would have seemed absolutely insane. But here's what's truly shocking. What happens inside your body when you eat just once a day isn't starvation. It's activation. And by hour 16, something happens in your cells that scientists are calling a biological miracle. Today, we're going hour by hour through exactly what happens when you eat 1 meal a day, the science, the research, and why your ancestors were accidentally geniuses. Hour 0, you eat your 1 meal. Let's say it's 6 p.m. You sit down to a proper meal. And I don't mean a sad salad, I mean real food. Meat, vegetables, healthy fats, maybe some potatoes. The moment food touches your tongue, your body launches an incredible cascade. Your salivary glands release amylase, beginning carbohydrate digestion right in your mouth. Your stomach pumps out hydrochloric acid, strong enough to dissolve metal, by the way. Your pancreas releases insulin. And your gut microbiome, those trillions of bacteria, they wake up like it's Christmas morning. Fun fact, your gut has more neurons than your spinal cord. Scientists call it your second brain, and right now it's sending signals of satisfaction directly to your actual brain. For the next 4 hours, your body is in full absorption mode. Hours 1 to 4, the fed state. Your blood sugar rises, energy floods your system. Your body is sorting nutrients like a German postal service, efficient and precise. Proteins go to muscle repair. Fats get processed by your liver. Carbohydrates fuel your brain and muscles. A 2019 study from the University of Graz in Austria found that during this phase, your body prioritizes immediate energy needs over storage. Translation? If you've been active that day, those calories are going to good use, not straight to your belly. But here's where it gets interesting. Around hour 4, insulin levels start dropping. Your body senses that no more food is coming. Now, what I'm about to tell you is something most people never experience because they're constantly eating. Their bodies never get past hour 4. But yours is about to enter a completely different metabolic state. Hours 4 to 8, the metabolic shift. By hour 6, your insulin levels have dropped significantly. Your body has finished processing your meal. The nutrients are distributed. And now, there's nothing coming in. This is where something remarkable happens. Your liver starts tapping into glycogen, stored glucose, to keep blood sugar stable. You won't feel hungry yet. Most people report feeling clear, focused. Here's why. A 2014 study from the University of Cambridge found that mild fasting increases production of a protein called BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. Think of it as fertilizer for your brain cells. Your medieval European ancestors experienced this every single day. They weren't eating croissants at 7 a.m. Most people ate one large meal in the afternoon or evening. And guess what? Their rates of obesity, diabetes, and metabolic syndrome were essentially 0. Hours 8 to 12, welcome to fat burning. This is where the magic starts. By hour 10, your glycogen stores are running low. Your body needs fuel, and it finally turns to the source it's been ignoring, your body fat. Your liver begins converting fatty acids into ketones. These are an alternative fuel source, and here's the thing. Your brain loves them. A 2018 study from the University of Copenhagen showed that ketones produce fewer metabolic waste products than glucose. They're cleaner burning fuel. You might notice your thinking becomes sharper. Your energy feels different, steady instead of spiky. Fun fact from history, the ancient Greeks, including Hippocrates himself, prescribed fasting for mental clarity. Philosophers like Plato and Aristotle reportedly fasted to enhance their thinking. They didn't have brain scans. They just noticed they thought better. Hours 12 to 16. deep ketosis, and cellular repair. Now your body is running primarily on fat. Blood ketone levels are measurable. Your insulin is at baseline, maybe even lower than you've experienced in years. And something else is happening. Something your body has been waiting to do. Your cells start cleaning house. Damaged proteins, broken cellular components, dysfunctional mitochondria. Your body begins breaking them down and recycling them. This process has a name, and it won a Nobel Prize in 2016. It's called autophagy. The Japanese scientist Yoshinori Ohsumi discovered that cells literally eat their own damaged parts during fasting. This is your body's built-in anti-aging disease prevention system, and most people in modern Europe never activate it because they eat every 3 hours. But hold on. What happens between hour 16 and hour 24 when you finally eat again is what researchers are calling the metabolic reset. And it might explain why OMAD practitioners report feeling younger than their age. Hours 16 to 20, the regeneration phase. Autophagy is now in full swing. Human growth hormone, starts spiking. A study from the Intermountain Medical Center in the United States found that 24-hour fasting increased HY by 1,900% in women and 2,000% in men. This isn't a small increase. This is massive. High helps preserve muscle mass, burn fat, and repair tissues. It's literally the hormone of youth. Your ancestors, the farmers of Ireland, the fishermen of Norway, the shepherds of the Alps, they experienced these hormone surges regularly. They worked hard. They ate once a day or less. And many of them stayed lean and strong well into old age. Meanwhile, inflammation markers are dropping. C-reactive protein, IL-6, TNF-alpha. These are measurements of systemic inflammation. Research from the University of Southern Denmark found significant reductions in inflammation after just 1 week of time restricted eating. Hours 20 to 24, the full reset. By now, your body has been in deep repair mode for hours. Your digestive system has had a proper rest, something it almost never gets in modern society. Your gut lining has time to repair itself. Your microbiome rebalances. And here's the beautiful part. When you finally sit down to eat again, your body is primed. Insulin sensitivity is at its peak. Nutrient absorption is maximized. That one meal you're about to eat, your body will use it more efficiently than 3 separate meals ever could. This is why many OMAD practitioners report better body composition, more stable energy, fewer cravings, improved digestion, clearer skin. Your ancestors didn't know the science, but they knew the feeling. Important warnings. Now, a few important notes. OMAD is not for everyone. If you're pregnant, breastfeeding, have a history of eating disorders, or have diabetes, talk to your doctor first. If you're new to fasting, start with 16,008 before jumping to 1 meal a day. And when you do eat, eat enough. This isn't about calorie restriction, it's about time restriction. Quality matters. Prioritize protein, healthy fats, vegetables, and whole foods. Your body is an ancient machine designed for feast and famine. For millions of years, your ancestors ate this way, not because it was trendy, but because it was life. Maybe it's time to remember what your body already knows. If you found this video interesting, smash that like button. Subscribe if you want more science-backed content. And drop a comment. Have you tried eating once a day? What happened? I'll see you in the next one.